Hello, this is Shaded Reality. We are here today with Bestie Approved, and we recorded a collaboration where we go over everything and anything that is reality TV currently going on. It is a two-part recap, so if this is part two, if you haven't yet listened to part one, go back to our feed and listen to the episode labeled part one. We'll see you there. Bye.
But I could not believe how much he resembled her.
I'm looking up I'm looking her up on Instagram right now because you're right. Okay. No, it's like the most recent TikTok the most recent Instagram she's posted. I'm like, I 100% see what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Well, getting into it then. So we started with season 1, episode 7, the Book of Trust. And I think one of my favorite things going back and like seeing the first seasons of like any Housewives, any show like this is like before they were like conscious of the fact that they were on camera, because like you see like some of the hair that they're doing and I'm just like, they're just throwing it all at the wall and hoping for the best.
Yeah.
And I literally someone like go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say someone like Jessie, like who does hair and like she's so good at it. Like when they were in Vegas, I was like, Diva, what is going on?
Yeah. She had like that weird updo, but had clip it or had her extension. So like you could like see where I was like, what is happening? I didn't even like realize it the first time I watched it, I don't think, but I was like, that stood out to me like a lot this time. Yeah.
No, that was like one of my biggest pet peeves. Like every time that camera went at one of the girls, you could see their like extension. And I'm like, what is happening? Can we please fix this?
This was the thing with Layla, like up until season 3, though, where like the producers did her dirty on that show, where like you could see really like the tape and extensions. Like I felt, I agree.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I typically take like deep, detailed notes about like each of the episodes I watched, but like I also watched these this morning, like, so forgive me if I miss anything, and feel free to jump in.
Oh gosh, no.
With anything, but so this was the episode where they're kind of like, it's the aftermath of the Vegas thing. And they like go to Chippendales and Zach's doing his whole being on the cross thing about like how he can't be with someone who's doesn't have morals or whatever. And like, I think back to like, I've been to Vegas. I've been to many times. I've been to one of these shows, and I guess my question is like, do you think these women are like going in and like hooking up with these men? Like, is that what you think is happening? Like, 'cause, like it's the whole thing is it's like, it's a fantasy. It's one night. We watch these guys dance for an hour and it's like, we have something crazy to talk about at work the next week. Like it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. I was so frustrated again going back. I think also because of the way they clipped it together with him sitting at the poker tables. And I was like, it almost seemed like going back, he started a fight just so he'd have the entire night to himself to gamble without interruption.
Oh.
You know, like I was like, or he just felt guilty. So he's like, I have to find what she's doing wrong so that I don't feel as guilty doing my
interesting
thing that's wrong.
Okay.
You know, like that's how I saw it the second time through. Yeah.
That's actually a really good point. I never thought about that.
And I mean, he does seem to like have a better redemption story than some of the other guys.
I agree.
You know, as the seasons have gone on. Yes. But man, going back to this, I was like, whoa, he was something.
Yeah. I said this was the episode that Zach made like America hate him.
Like, I agree. I was literally about to say that because like I forgot how nasty it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
it
then
was
what
really
else
bad.
happened? I'm
like the things he was texting her.
Yeah.
Like he said he didn't love her anymore.
He sent her all these. Yeah, I don't love you. Like, I'm going to take your kids away from you. Like crazy stuff. Yeah. Like I forgot how bad it was.
Yeah. Like it was, and like I think because I always get curious about like the behind the scenes stuff, and I'm like, oh, he was willing to say this when he knew cameras were rolling. How bad does it get
Yeah.
when the cameras go down?
When the cameras are off. Yep.
Like,
yes, exactly.
And
yeah,
that was rough.
Yeah. I also noted, because obviously we now know everything that has happened up through season 3, but Jesse was hard going for Zach and Jen's marriage and talking about how can you be like this? Like, how can you live like this? She was big on making Jen feel really bad about the fact that like she wasn't standing up for herself, that she like left, that like she had a lot to say. And I'm like, wow, you were behind the scenes in a abusive relationship.
Right.
Because we now know how Jordan treated you, and Jordan has not had a redemption story. Like Jordan is still out there on podcasts saying, well, she's wrong too. Well, you don't know how she is. Like, it was interesting going back.
I think that Jesse was 100% projecting there. Cause like, I think if the fighting between Jesse and Jordan was bad before, like I imagine that what happened with Marciano only made it a million times worse. So like if it was going on, like I would imagine like it was something that Jesse could let go, but like it was enough to make her project onto Jen what she wishes she could have said. But Lord have mercy, like that whole thing with Jen and Zach, I was like, I'm glad that they like figured it out, but like I don't know that I could have come back from that, honestly. Like hearing that you don't love me anymore, I'm like, well,
bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I know. It was really, really bad. I cannot imagine.
So the next morning they're all like getting up, they're all doing their thing, and like I love that what's his face? Taylor's guy.
Dakota.
Oh my, Dakota. Yes, thank you. Dakota calls her and she answers the phone and she's like, "Yeah, we went backstage with these guys." And then he's like, "Well, you didn't tell me that last night." And she goes, "I'm telling you now."
Yeah. I loved her.
Yeah.
I love everything about Taylor. I think what I do believe about Taylor is what you see is 1,000% what you get. Like, I don't think she puts on any type of like anything for the show. I don't even think she has a Hulu subscription. I think she's never seen the show. No. I think that she's just being silly in herself.
Yeah.
I love her
100%. She does not. Yeah, there's no like games with her. There's no nothing. She just is like is what it is. I think I said it before. I was like, you know how when people say like, oh, they're playing chess and I'm playing checkers, whatever. I was like, with her, it's like the rest of the cast is trying to play chess and she's playing Chutes and Ladders. Like, it's just whatever comes goes. Like, she has no, like, she's not trying to make anything. No.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much. And then I'm going to be super honest. I do not remember what happened after that. So you guys take over from the rest for that.
Not a ton.
I do not remember.
It was a lot of little stuff here and there. Like, I think Dakota ended up like coming in the house and he wanted to go talk to Taylor, and she like broke down hysterically crying because she was like pregnant. I think she was like 12 days out from her due date or something. That was about it. Like, that was the next biggest thing. Like, there was literally nothing. It was like Macy and Michaela trying to figure out the name brand of a couch. And like, it was like weird little things. Like, there was nothing else much in the episode that was like worth of note.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing that happened was Dakota coming in and talking to Taylor. Like, he like broke in when she was past Macy.
Yeah, when she was like napping.
Yeah.
And then he just like went in.
Yeah, she was sleeping.
Lord have mercy. Dakota's another one that like, I want to like him. I really, really do. Cause I'm like, I think there's something so sweet about like this, like, oh, I'm from Iowa or whatever. But like, there's just something there where I can't with him. It's
No.
I know. I said the same thing about Dakota. Like, I feel like you constantly want to keep giving him chances because I'm like, oh, he's going to change this time. He's going to do better. And then at the last reunion, I was just like, I'm done. I'm done. Like, you can't anymore. Like,
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, that was awful.
But the other sick part is like, I have to imagine it's a little different from the Housewives, where like everyone is like tied to a housewife. Like I have a feeling Dakota's like got to be his own cast member or something, because like I don't see how he keeps getting back on this show. Like he's like, after all that, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, and he's someone where like I get mad at like how many chances everyone's willing to give him, and he's still able to mess it up. I'm like, you can't get out of your own way, dude. That's hard.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not my favorite at all.
No.
But yeah, I don't have much else for that one. I don't think there was a lot.
Okay. So then for season 2, we chose episode 7 again, The Book of Gratitude. Mm-hmm. And I liked this episode. I liked it a lot. So I remember like calling this out when Emma and I covered this episode on Bestie Approved, but like I see Taylor getting out of that bag when she goes to Dakota's Airbnb. I'm sorry, she gets out of her car when she goes to Dakota's Airbnb, and she's wearing that Go Yard bag out. Like, I have never seen a bag as much as I've seen Taylor Frankie Paul with that Go Yard like tote constantly.
Yeah.
But I also remember this was a big thing for Emma. Like, Dakota didn't have baby wipes at his house, and
yes, I wrote like, this is the episode where they let poor Ever like in a shitty diaper because they don't even have enough like thought process to be like, oh, we could use the paper towels and wet them. Like, there was other things that could have happened. Like, yes, should the man have had baby wipes at his house? 100%. Like, being a parent, we have baby wipes. We had baby wipes everywhere. Like, they were just constantly all over the place. I couldn't imagine running out of them. But like, there are other ways to clean up a baby besides to let them sit in a shitty diaper. There are, like, you can figure it out, but they didn't. It was weird to me.
Can I be so real with you? The entire time I was like, I don't see what the big deal is. Like, and then Emma was like, you're an idiot. Like, don't say that out loud. Because I don't like kids. Like, what am I going to do with that? Like,
oh my gosh. Like, you didn't think it was a big deal that they didn't change his diaper, or like that he didn't have baby wipes? That
he didn't have baby wipes, because I was like, oh, surely he's just gonna go get him if he needs them. Like, right. But I also like, I think I'm giving him a lot of credit there, so I could be wrong.
I don't know, because
I mean, that wasn't like top of my thing. That like,
like, there were things that we forgot all the time. I can't even tell you how many times we went somewhere and forgot a bottle, or, you know, just a diaper, something so stupid. So, I mean, it happens. He ran out of, but I mean, like, I get what Marie's saying. Like, take him and hose him off in the bathroom, like in the tub. You know what I mean? Use a towel, wipe him off. Like, I don't know. There were so many things. Like, they made this into be way more than what it needed to be.
That was the part that annoyed me, was just how long they like kept filming and like wouldn't get this poor kid out of his wet, shitty diaper. I'm like, there are other ways to clean up a butt than wet wipes. Like, so I think that was the part that like drove me insane.
And then
the other thing, when you said about Taylor's bag, the Amazon Prime commercial that like Jesse and Demi had, where Jesse goes over to her house to wrap Christmas gifts?
Oh, yeah.
And they have 2 Prime boxes on the porch, and they're like, we love Amazon Prime. It's so fast. And like, they bring him in and they show her cutting through the Amazon Prime tape. And I was like,
was that this episode?
Wow. Like, I think so. That's the one I took notes on.
I don't know.
I mean, I
how
have the
missed
Dakota
that.
diaper thing too, so it should be the same. It was like the beginning. It was one of the first scenes. Yeah.
I must have fully just like, because I remember what you're talking about, but like I didn't even clock that. But like I remember when I saw that, I was like, okay, this is a sponsored episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like big time. Yeah, it was right before Taylor went over to Dakota's place.
Okay, that is so funny. I didn't even. Oh no, I do have that. Like, okay, so I literally wrote. I have a note here saying Jesse goes to Demi's house. I didn't pay attention to this scene. That's literally what I wrote. Okay, so got it. Okay.
There was nothing else of importance that happened in it. Yeah, but I just needed to note how ridiculous their like product placement commercial like was in the middle of it, because it was so dumb.
Yeah.
I get that Jeff Bezos money, I guess, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Demi and Layla are talking, and Layla and Cam, I guess, had a fight so bad that Layla's flying solo at Friendsgiving, which sucks because like I'm the single guy at every event. Like I feel for her what she's going through. Especially because like she's had this guy and it's like whatever, and it's like, well, okay, like I guess I'm not bringing him. Like I hate that, like looking back on their relationship, I mean, Cam was never the right guy for her. Like Layla's way too hot for him. But
100%.
Like Layla could have
so weird
anyone she wanted.
Yes.
And like also looking back on it, Miranda's Chase's brother, when they were dating, I guess they broke up, and like Chase's brother is hot. Like I hate that they broke up. Like ugh.
Yeah.
But so I guess Layla had invited Whitney, and then she wasn't sure about inviting Jen. And like, it's funny, like looking back on this, because like I remember hating Whitney. I don't remember why I hated Whitney. And then it's like I remember hating Jen, and I couldn't really remember why I hated Jen either. So it's funny what these shows do to you. And then like I like had to jog my memory. So like it was. I mean, Jen was just a liar. That's why I didn't like her. Like I still don't remember why I hated Whitney, but like, so, but they're talking, and like I don't remember what made me write this down, but like oh no, it's because Demi said she feels like Taylor is triggered by her success, and I was like, Demi, you need to shut your mouth, like, because I know I've always hated Demi. Like,
Yes,
I did like Demi, whatever. How in the very beginning, like the first season, the first couple episodes, I liked her, and I liked how she called out like everyone, and then I didn't. Like it was bad. Like I liked her, and then instantly I was over it.
Okay, I guess I can see that, because like there does feel like, if you don't know her, there does feel like there's an honesty there, but like
yeah.
Do you know who Brett's ex-wife is, by the way?
Not good.
Who?
Do you know who Brett's ex-wife is?
Angie Harrington.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
I was like, I would love to know more about that.
Which surprises me, because it's like, I obviously know he's older, but like Angie Harrington just seems like in a fully different generation than Demi. You know what I mean? So like,
Angie Harrington's like only like 40 something. She's not that old.
Oh, is she? I don't know. It just like, they seem like two different worlds for some reason.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just because Housewives to me is like in this kind of like generation, whereas the Secret Lives women like are so young. I mean, a lot of them are still like in their 20s. I think Demi's a little bit.
It triggers me every time they put their age up on the screen. I'm like, shut up, stop.
But it's like 23, and they're like, oh, my life could be over. And I'm like, your life hasn't even started. What are you talking about?
And you already have 17 kids. Shut up.
Yeah.
Yes. It's so crazy.
But I guess part of the charm of them being young is that they've never gone through a car wash, because Michaela and Macy go through a car wash, and Michaela's scared of the car wash. And like, I remember not really liking Michaela yet at this point. So I was like mad. I was like, everything is a put on show. And like, now that I like Michaela, I can get over that, but Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
And then we find out that Michaela's going to start baking sourdough just to beat Whitney's sourdough. And
yeah. And I like Petty. I liked that part.
I could have gone with it. I like petty. I don't like this like weird competitive. Like I'm just like, this felt put on for the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure
But,
it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she just hates Whitney so much. I was just kind of like, yeah, do whatever you want, but to get back at her, I don't know.
fair. Why did Michaela hate Whitney so much? Like, is that I could not remember.
Oh,
because they were good friends, and then she didn't tell her she was leaving the group chat and just ghosted everyone, including Michaela, who was like her best friend.
Remember,
right.
then Whitney showed up to Michaela's birthday, didn't even talk to Michaela, but then went and talked to Macy.
Yes.
Macy, yes.
Yes. Yeah. That feels familiar. You're right. This show, like I've talked to Emma about this before, where like the timeline feels so compressed that like a lot has happened, but like I could not place where anything has happened. I feel like I do remember exactly what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
Then Demi and Brett go to that baking store, and I could have done without this scene until you get the hot mic moment. Like I did not need to see them getting dick candies. That was weird.
That was
I
weird.
also hate when Brett calls her Demetria. Like I'm just like, I don't.
Yeah. I don't know if I remember that. Wait, is that her real name?
I don't know if it's her real name, but like anytime she does anything like scandalous, he'll go Demetria, and I'm like,
I didn't catch
that. I don't like it. But then the cameras go down, audio keeps rolling, and Brett is acting super guilty, and he keeps doing the whole, I'd never do that. I'd never do that. And like, Demi literally goes, it makes you sound more guilty when you keep saying it. Stop talking about it. Like, that was a lot.
I did like to see their like off-camera dynamics though. Like I love that.
Oh yeah.
To like actually see how she talks to him when a camera is not in her face and how he reacts. I was like, ooh, I like this.
I did get that a little bit too, where I was like, oh, you can tell that they like pre-plan what they're going to show to the cameras. Mm-hmm, it's not like Taylor at all. Like it's the polar opposite.
Yep.
Yeah.
We go over to Michaela's house and we see that she's hired someone to teach her how to make sourdough just to beat Whitney in this bake-off. Like I don't need that. And then we go over and see Whitney and Connor baking, and Zach shows up because Whitney's worried about Jen, and she's crying in the bed every day, and apparently it's getting worse. And this was hard because I feel like Zach was doing the right thing by defending Jen in this moment. Like, because I was like, you have to take your wife's side. Mm-hmm. But like, Jen was lying about everything that they were fighting about. Like from what I remember, like it just felt like she was just like making stuff up, and I was like, it's a rock and a hard place for Zach right now, I guess, because he's like, because I feel like we get this like later in the season where Zach literally looks at Jen when they're all like having a confrontation. And he's like, I wish he would just be honest about like what we're talking about right now. Like I don't know, but
so I feel like in Jen's defense, I never got really upset with her because I felt like she was tiptoeing around Zach. Like she was lying just so he wouldn't get like upset with her about things. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't feel like she ever maybe exaggerated.
Yeah, I think we talked about that. Like, a lot of it was part. Yeah. Like I don't part of her like, kind of like relationship and
like she was afraid.
And I'm trying to remember back. I know I've always kind of had a soft spot for Jen. Like I never really thought of her as a liar. And I think that's because we had that perspective.
Yeah.
That's fair. And I will say, like, I started to develop that soft spot. Like after I saw her, it was the scene where Whitney went over to Jen's house. I was like, oh, she's not eating. Like she's in a bad place right now. Like I did develop that for her. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then So Zach said he knows that there are skeletons in Jesse and Demi's closets, and then Demi was going out of her way to get a cease and desist to stop Jen from talking about something. And I remember the cease and desist coming up. I don't remember what was it over the Fruity Pebbles thing.
No. I think it was actually from the season 3 stuff where they were at Vanderpump Villa. She didn't want her talking about the things that happened. Yeah. And I don't think it ever materialized. I think that was one of Jen's embellishing the truth.
Yes, that is
that one I'll buy 100%.
Yeah.
Well, they could never it could never materialized. I'm not saying it wasn't threatened, but a cease and desist was never delivered, as far as we know.
No, because
I think
she
maybe
kept
there
bringing
was
it up.
A threat.
It was a threat. Yeah, because Demi would consistently say, "Well, show it. Show the the papers or whatever," and there was never anything.
You're right. God, that feels like a lifetime ago, but that was literally last year when this happened.
Yeah.
I know. It is such a short timeline.
Yeah. Layla goes to Swig to meet Cam. And I love the Swig product placement because it is also my happy place. And Cam isn't sure if Layla loves him because just because of the dynamic in their relationship. And Layla opens up about people not sticking around in her life. And that kind of paints a lot of how her relationships go. And that, I hate that for her. I want Layla to have nothing but I
know,
joy and happiness and love, because she deserves all of it. And that sucks. And then we go over to see Dakota and some man playing basketball. I disassociated for this entire scene. I have no idea what they talked about.
Yeah,
that was I didn't take any notes on that scene. I was whatever.
We get to Friendsgiving, and I loved the decoration and the aesthetic of the entire event. It looks incredible. Layla's sister shows up. She's gorgeous. Michaela bakes a bunch of stuff, and one of them's a pumpkin pie with Jesus's face on it. And the cinnamon rolls that looked hot Jesus. The cinnamon rolls looked incredible, and I remember being annoyed because I was I hate Michaela at this time, but I wanted to try those cinnamon rolls, so that was a weird place to be in. Those look
sourdough
so good.
Cinnamon rolls. I know. I would have chose that to be sampled, not. What did she choose?
I was annoyed that she chose the stupid pie with the Jesus face on it. I was why would you do that? Yeah. Why would you choose that? She chose the hot pie.
Yeah, she should have chose the cinnamon rolls.
Yay, Jesus, I guess. I don't know. And then poor Layla with her pumpkin pie was not being fully cooked. And I was oh.
Yes. Oh, gosh. She should have bought something like Taylor did, right? Taylor bought something from the store.
I thought that was the funniest thing on God's green. I was God, this is... I love her so much. She stopped at a Trader Joe's on the way there, and I was you cannot stop being perfect in my mind. I love her so much. So then I feel I focused a lot on what people made. Miranda's blueberry coffee cake looked really, really good. Macy made peanut butter bars with Joseph Smith standing on top of them. And I remember asking Emma about this. Do you think that they have just stores with Mormon paraphernalia around Utah?
Oh, probably.
That's so
I
funny.
bet. Yeah. I 100%. Yeah.
That's such a specific character to put on a thing, because it's with the Christian religion, I can't think of with Islam, you're not putting Muhammad on your peanut butter bars. I don't know.
Right.
But
I don't know.
And then Demi made a better than what cake with dicks all over it, and I was so annoyed because I googled what was in this cake, and I would have eaten it like it was my last meal, and I didn't miss Connor saying that the dick cake was a total turn on and the penises didn't bother him. And I was sure, girl, okay.
Didn't bother him at all.
Not that they didn't. Like,
Nope.
I
and
know.
then,
He's
what were you gonna say, sir?
nothing. Connor like grew on me. I hated him the
He did.
first season, like,
Yeah.
and I still like have in the back of my head of like who he was, and I'm like, I always have a hard time believing someone actually changed, but I think he definitely changed for the cameras. And so like I like the character he is now, and I always like his little speeches, and I fell in love with like you know, like when he told his backstory and all of that stuff. Like, I'm a sucker for somebody's sad backstory.
I agree.
Like, you're going to get me every time with it. So, you know.
I agree. No, I think with Connor, I think the problem that I had with him is like, I knew we weren't getting the real him. And I think when he fixed everything that happened with Whitney, and like I think that he made right by her, I wholeheartedly believe like what we're seeing is the real Connor now. Like I'll give him that. Like he did grow on me a lot.
I hope so. Yeah.
Layla ended up bringing up the confession she got about Brett, and like Brett looks so furious for a second. I was like, oh, he's breaking character. Like he is like we're getting the real him. And Macy said she regretted sharing it with the girls because of this. And I was like, no, you don't. Like, I like Macy, but I was like, don't pretend like you don't live for this. Come on.
Yeah.
And then that like got brushed over fairly quickly, I felt like. But then Taylor starts to break down about the Dakota situation, and say what you will about these men, like, and really the entire group. I was so impressed by the way they really rallied around Taylor to support her, and they really tried to build her up and lift her up. And I thought that was just really cool to see, because I was like, you know, they talk about like what mom talk is supposed to be and like what the heart of it is. And I was like, oh, this is what they're talking about. That's really cool to see.
Yeah. I like that also.
Yeah. It was a good ending, and it was like perfect for the Friendsgiving like theme.
I agree. It was a perfect bow on that, because like it was, I think getting there was like, God, like I could have done without like probably 40% of this episode, but I was like, I'll take it because of the end of it. But yeah. So then season 3, episode 9, the Book of Judgment. What did you guys think about this episode?
I didn't like this one as much. I didn't understand why it was so popular. Because, you know, like I had just chosen things that IMDb showed as like rated high. And I was just like, I don't know, meh.
Yeah.
I felt like my favorite from season 3.
I don't know what my favorite from season 3 was. Like because I felt like season 3 like was thrown together in a way that like I think they were trying to get it like airing very quickly. Like, I'm gonna be really honest. Like I kind of like tuned most of this episode out. I'm not gonna lie to you. So you guys can talk about whatever you want with it, because like this one I was like,
Well, this was when
I kind of like I made really quick notes on this one, because I was just kind of like, okay, an ET episode devolves into chaos. Next scene, Taylor tells her mom about Dakota and the family member, like where he had like a relationship with one of their best friends that they treated like a family. Leanne's hugging her purse in a corner. Like I was just like, it was just kind of like weird little scenes all clipped together that like Leanne is one of our favorite characters. Like we always
really
we just think she's hilarious. Not favorite as in we like her. Favorite as in we love to hate her. Like we think she's just hilarious of like how thirsty
like
she
Leanne
is as a
going
mom,
from
and just like how terrible she treats Taylor. Like it's something.
Yeah, the whole dynamic of Leanne is just insane to me. Like I love the many faces of Leanne going from season 1 to now. I'm like, okay, girl, get it. Like, and we sit here and we talk about this because I feel for Jessie so much. Like, I think Jessie, again, all the girls are stunning,
Yeah.
But what she's constantly doing to herself, like, you know, and I know people are so hard on her about it, but if I was a public figure, I would be doing the same freaking crazy bullshit. I know I would. I would be picking myself apart. Oh,
I'm on my third nose right now. I don't want to hear anything from anyone about plastic surgery. I think I support it. I want everyone to get whatever elective surgery they want. I don't care.
That's how I am. Like, I agree 100% because I know if I had the money, and again, you're constantly looking at yourself in the screen, I'd be like, oh, I can change that. I can do this. So yeah, we're for it.
With Jessie, I think it goes a little bit deeper too, right? Because she works in the beauty industry, and like there's like you're looking in a mirror all day, and like there are, I mean, and it's like part of it, like she's not part of the church anymore, but like the church will put deeply into you, like, and it's not just the Mormon church, like a lot of churches are this way, where it's like your only job as a woman is to be an attractive, good wife. And like, so like, I think some of that stuff is very deeply ingrained. And I can understand why someone like Jessie, who is gorgeous to begin with, I don't think she needed a syringe of Botox in her, but like, if she wants to go get it, I understand why she feels like she not needs to, but I understand why. I understand where that comes from, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I could not stand. I don't know how I would react if I had to look at myself. Who knows, you know, because I don't.
Oh, I gotta tell you, like,
I don't have people commenting on my face, so I can't even imagine what that would be like all the time.
Yeah.
The way that people are so comfortable, like just saying whatever they want online about women, especially because like guys don't get it as bad, but like the way people are just like, well, like she needs to do this and she needs to lose 10 pounds. And I'm like, how about you shut the hell up?
Yeah. It's disgusting. I would be a hot mess. I would not be able to read the comments because I don't think I could handle that.
No, that's awful. And then I don't know why I'm saying, and then I wrote 0 notes for this episode.
They just keep rehashing. Yeah. They just keep rehashing the Halloween party that happened in season 1 and about the shove. And they keep talking about that.
Oh. Was that?
I'm like, let's move on.
That was.
Because Miranda gets into kind of a fight with Demi about it. Because she's like, why are you calling it a shove? Like, let's chill out about what actually happened, kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't like I remember.
Whitney and Taylor do Jimmy Kimmel.
I was gonna say, I remember like that entire thing where like, I think Emma and I said this on the podcast too, where I was like, she knows exactly what she's doing, running up the stairs saying, he put his hands on me, Brett. Like, you are a monster. And like, I should have known in that moment who Demi was. And like, it's just like, who are you trying to prove this? Like this whole shove thing, like it happened like season 1 or season 2. Like, who is this for? Oh, yeah. Anyway.
I don't know. And then she believes her own stuff. Like she believes it.
But I don't even feel like he shoved her. Like he felt like he like grabbed the side of her waist or something and was like, where's your husband? Or whatever he said. I don't even know what.
Yeah, where's your husband?
Yeah.
I think he just touched her. Yeah. As he walked past, like, hey, where's your husband?
Yeah.
No, in my mind, it was like he was walking through and she was there and he said, okay, I'm like, put his hand on like her, like wherever. And that was the end of it in my mind. And I'm like, granted, I think we were supposed to see Chase in a very different light than we do now. Cause like you can't tell me Chase is not one of the greatest guys on God's green earth right now. But like the way that they painted him to have basically taken her out back and hit her, I'm like, my Lord have mercy.
You're a Chase fan?
Yeah, he was a lot.
I would climb him like a tree.
No. I hate Chase.
Emma got so mad at me too. I think he is so hot. Yes. I love him. I can't get enough.
Everything about him pisses me off.
I can't.
Why? Why?
Just I don't like. I guess it's because like I'm such a big fan of like Miranda, and it's just like, where did he even come from? He kept putting himself in situations because he wanted the fame and he wanted on the show. And I guess because he wouldn't ever come out really and say what he did, like he kept twisting it. And Taylor's like, you know what you did. So he was never really upfront and honest about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just feel like, and then in the reunion when they had him, I was like, why is Chase here?
Oh, being a bartender for Dunkin' Donuts. To be fair, that was weird.
I'm just
I think I like him because of who I've seen on social media. Because I will buy that the swinging thing was very hard for all of them to get past. I'll give every one of them that. I will give them all the grace about it being very, very messy and like no one really knew how to handle that situation. Whatever. I think that like looking at Chase, who he is publicly now, like in 2026, who he's been very, very honest about, like, I love my gay friends. I love my trans friends. Like, I'm here for anyone who's marginalized. Like, and I'll be honest, I didn't expect that of him. And I see his relationship where, like, yeah, he and Miranda got divorced. I think he is trying to do right by Miranda and his kids today. Yeah. And I think that's really cool to see.
Yeah. I do love their videos and them being together as a family. Like, I do love that for them. But then when he posts those like TikToks of like him putting his arm around Miranda and then she's just like, look, I'm just like, how many of these videos do we have to see? Like,
it is a little kitschy. You're right. Yeah. It feels like they found a theme that got like 1,000 likes and they leaned heavily into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marie, what were you going to say a second ago? I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I wouldn't even know that stuff about him because he annoyed me so much that like literally if he shows up, I'm just like swipe.
Yeah.
Like I don't even watch anything he would say. So I would know nothing about his current like viewpoints or how he, like I wouldn't even consume his like material to know. So that's interesting because I wouldn't have known that otherwise.
Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned that because like I think the reason I did consume his viewpoints is exactly why it's exactly what I said about him when we first met him on the show. Like it was like, oh, he looks like a douchebag. He looks like he would treat me bad, and I'm wildly into that. So I'll listen to anything he says, and even if I do hate him, we'll see where it goes. It's okay. Like I love him.
I love it.
So stupid
and
hot.
Then,
like, oh Lord.
We end this episode with Leanne and Taylor calling the family friend, and the family friend doesn't remember a damn thing, and they call her Dory, which I thought was funny.
I know, I love that.
We like,
the way that like couple things, the way that like she couldn't stick to a story, right? Like where it was like, well, I sent him like a swimsuit pic. I didn't think that was weird. And then Taylor's someone you can't pull that with. Taylor's like, I thought you said this. Like Taylor remembers.
No.
Yeah.
And I was like, gun to my head, you could not get me to admit what that woman admitted on the phone. Like I don't, you were dim, man. No. Like I don't get it.
Yep.
Yeah, she just kept saying more and more things. And I was like, you could have just stuck with the story and it might not have even like made the show. But the fact you keep admitting more and more, I don't know.
I also like, that's one of those things like, because at this point, Taylor and Dakota were trying to work it out, I think. And I'm like, if I were Dakota, I would have, because I think it all came out because he told Jordan, right? Like Jordan, and then Jordan ended up telling.
Yeah,
I would have taken it to my grave. Dakota is also someone that is dim.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, also, I think it's funny that you guys love to hate Taylor's mom because like I can't anytime she comes on the screen I want nothing to do with her. Like when she came back for season 2 and she'd had work done and to look like Taylor, I was like I see this for exactly what it is, and you're jealous of your daughter and I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And that's why we like it. Because we like,
Yeah.
when she shows up to stuff, we're like, oh, there's Leanne. Like, we always talk about her if she's there.
there's Leanne.
Just
Yeah.
inserts herself into so many things that, like, if that was my mom, I'd be like, what the hell are you doing?
The only thing she's
Yeah.
inserted herself into where like I felt like any good came out of it was she showed up to I think it's the next episode, the Christmas party, or at some point in the season,
Demi's
the Christmas party for
Christmas party.
yeah,
Yeah.
Demi's Christmas party. And I was like, I feel like this is the one time that I can see she is trying to defend her daughter, because like she has never done that in the past.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'll be honest, it was fun to go back and rewatch these episodes, because like I forgot like A, just how messy Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is, and B, like I love to see the progression, like, because it's a positive and negative thing, because like it's like, oh, you see like the real people come out, but it's also like you see how much like some of the individuals are putting stuff on for the show. So like I think it's just really interesting to see how all that shakes out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited. I can't wait for the new one to come out. But
I can't wait. You guys are more than welcome to come on to talk about it with me and Emma, like for whatever you want. I think that is going to be an incredible season, because I think what Secret Lives does very well is like, if there's drama, they're gonna get it. And I think you're getting the real, like for the most part, the real honest, like they're not putting on like things like you're getting in Salt Lake City, or like where you're getting in Orange County or Beverly Hills, where they're not fighting about what they're actually fighting about. I like this though.
Yeah.
yes.
But
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. For sure.
What closing thoughts do you guys have, if any?
I don't know.
I was going to say, that's you, Murray.
If I can't prepare
Either
for
way.
something, nothing's going to come to the top of my head.
No, I
had fun. I mean, I
Did
can't
you?
wait for the next season. I can't wait for everything to come out. Yeah, I really did. I would love to meet Emma. I would like to do this again,
Yes.
you know, if you're up for it. I had a good time. Hopefully I didn't talk too
I would
much.
love to. No, I think that this was fun. Like I like bringing other people on. It's like we've done this with Husbands Watching Housewives a few times, and like I love to get their perspective, because like I think they're just as into the fandom as we are, but like they go hard for different people, and I like hearing other people's perspectives. I had a great time. So thank you guys for coming on. This is really, really cool.
Yes. Thanks for having us.
Thank
course.
you. Thanks for having us.
Of course. Tell the people where they can find you.
We are at Shaded Reality Pod on everything. And we have new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday.
Love that. From Indy to the rural areas of you said it's the Amish people you live with, to Salt Lake City, where the Mormon wives are. We love you and thank you for listening. And then
thank you for listening.
Yes. Thank you.